Hello everybody, welcome to your watch along of the National League playoff final between Chesterfield and Notts County. Hopefully we can get promoted and have returned back to the Football League. Fingers crossed, and let's hope for the best. But whatever happens at the end of this game, I'm proud of the players for what they have achieved. Go lads!
Chesterfield and Notts County meet under the Wembley Arch, where dreams both come true and are
Come on, lads.
into pieces. Players motivated as much by the fear of failure as the yearning for victory.
Come on, boys.
Supporters come here knowing it could be one of their best or worst days as a football fan. The playoffs, as Chesterfield and Notts County fans know well, are as brutal as they are brilliant. A precious place in the EFL on the line. This truly is winner takes all, high stakes football.
Come on, lads.
Brilliant. I'd say one of the most unique days in football anywhere in the world in terms of where these clubs have come from, what this league.
So guys, keep putting your question in the chat, like, sub, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Chesterfield vs Notts County playoff final. Place in the Football League on the line. I am nervous, breaking myself. I have been all week for this game, but all being well, I have confidence in the boys. I have confidence in Paul Cook. He's took us, he's got promoted before, he can do it again, and this guy loves the club. That's why he said he wouldn't come back for any other club within the league, with no disrespect to any other club.
Whose day will it be? And we will pause now at Wembley for the national anthem that will be sung today by Martin Toll.
Come on, lad. Come on, lads. We gotta play well. We gotta keep pressing. We gotta show Notts County nothing. We gotta show them no respect in the end of the day, because we just gotta go for it, and go for it from kickoff, and give the respect and go as hard as we can, like we did against Bromley. Straight from kickoff, we went for it, like we were wanting to achieve something at the end of the day. And let's go and see if we can get promoted.
A day to deliver, no second chances.
So guys, get your question in the chat, like, sub, and subscribe. And let's get some questions in the chat. Notts County versus Chesterfield for a place in the Football League on the line.
So let's take a check on the teams.
Come on, boys. Just get the ball to Dobre, get the ball to Mandeville, Cole, Crawford, Dallas, and they can slightly do the rest.
Who got the winner last weekend is the club player of the year. Andy Dallas was on the losing side in last season's promotion final with Solihull. Interestingly, no sub-keeper for the Spirals today. 5 Notts County players made the National League's team of the year, all of them start.
So we got to see how we can go. We just got to press and press and press, and that's all we can do at the end of the day.
No place in the 11 for Jody Jones, who came off the bench to score the winner against Boreham.
But it's not going to be easy at the end of the day.
Again among the subs. Adam Virgo is alongside me, and Adam, you've had a look at how they've set up tactically.
Yeah, I mean, games and styles really hit in abundance.
There we go, Dobre playing behind Dallas. Now you got someone with me.
To this team against a Notts County side that we know plays with the high line, but Dixon and the main
Come on, lads.
in terms of the width offered out in those wide areas.
Chesterfield's Player of the Year, Liam.
Come on, man. Have a good game, please. You did it against Bromley.
You're now seeing a consistency from him. You're seeing a maturity in
That's why he's player of the season for us. That's why he's that consistently. He wins the year after year because he's that consistent of a player.
why Chesterfield have been so successful.
Because we've got Liam Mandeville and he can do well. He can score goals, but also assist as well.
We certainly know the capabilities and the qualities of Ruben Rodriguez. When you get
Oh, I hate this guy because last time we
you give him time
played against me, this guy dives like no tomorrow. This Ruben Rodriguez. The guy likes diving.
for what Notts County can offer in that final third.
Well, any Football League promotion is truly earned. The National League season, a severe test of endurance and resolve. 5 seasons in a row at this level for Chesterfield. It's Notts County's 4th. For one, the frustration ends today.
Come on, lads.
It continues. Each set of supporters hoping this is finally their day. It is a day that brings both opportunity and jeopardy. We will ultimately witness the starkest of contrasts. A precious promotion for the winner, accompanied by adulation and celebration. For the losing side, it is straight back to the beginning. The teams who finished the regular season 2nd and 3rd on the pitch at Wembley. What a match in prospect. All set to go then.
The game is on the way. National League playoff final. Chesterfield versus Notts County. Let's see if we can get back to the Football League. Come on, Chesterfield. Let's do it. I hope. I pray. And pray.
The playoffs here at Wembley Stadium. It's a very, very lonely place for the losers that come away from this ground today without the victory. But it's a real great game on paper. When they've had good games this season, they've always played well against each other.
Come on, Chesterfield.
Here for Colclough.
Ooh. Least is an effort after about 35 seconds, so I'll take that. So at least it's an effort
For the Spirats.
to at least cause something.
Really, really well.
But what? Could you have put the ball in the box instead of going for the shot?
Just go a little bit tighter.
But it could have crept in. If it was a bit lower, I think it could have crept in.
A spectacular start. That would have been a player who's been really influential since arriving.
We got informed players, Colclough, Mandeville, Dallas, they're all in form at the moment, so right time to get in form.
Chesterfield won with Portsmouth.
What's happened here? What's happened here?
And the referee here
What's happened here?
has decided
What?
to award Chesterfield a free kick here.
It's in the red free kick, pass back! Pass back. Wow, that's a rarity in itself.
Twice there.
That's a rarity in itself. Kicking it twice. Come on, Chesterfield. Let's take advantage of this. Take advantage.
His goalkeeper was thinking, let's present
Don't take a double touch.
a golden opportunity here. Oldacre is one of
Oh, can we have Oldacre score? Can we have Oldacre? He scored a pearl at the weekend. But it's not going to be easy to have that attempt.
The ball as hard as you can.
That's all you can do is hit the ball. Hit the ball as hard as you can. Try and see what you can do and see what happens at the end of the day. But guys, keep your question in the chat. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Chesterfield 0. Notts County 0. Come on. Come on. Just on target. Just on target. And then if it falls to someone.
They're just going to have to throw their bodies in the way of this.
Come on.
Notts County.
Come on, boys.
What a start this could be to the
Come on.
promotion final for Chesterfield.
Free kick for Chesterfield. So you got King.
Opportunity.
Or is it going to be Oldacre? It looks like it's going to be Jeff King. Going to hit the rasper.
He can't see. You've got to be 10 yards back.
Come on. And the King has got a lead foot of a left foot. Or right foot, I don't know. Because he can kick with any foot. Ambidextric. But keep going. Come on.
Slow can be thinking here.
It's taken ages to kick the blooming thing.
So it's King.
Ah.
In the way of it.
Come on.
Did enough.
Come on, boys.
Slocum got a hand on that. Came off his line really, really quickly. I thought Jeff King was a little bit square of the ball there. Rather than just going right behind it. Just just the way that the ball was played square to him. It gave enough time for Notts County to come out and close that one down.
That's a good ball. Unlucky, unlucky Dallas. Unlucky Dallas. Unlucky.
He's the only player to start today that also started the 2020 final.
I just thought the way that the angle that King is there, it's taken a couple of seconds for him to get the connection on the ball that allowed the Notts County players to come out.
But why on earth would you have a run up? You just hit it straight away. You just hit it straight. You just hit it straight away. That's all you got to do. You just got to play the ball. We got to do well. Come on, lads. Let's get to the Football League. Come on, this is our moment. Let's do this. Come on, lads. We just got to keep pressing and pressing. This is what Paul Cook wants to do. He likes pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing. Against the big boys, we pressed Wrexham. We have pressed Notts County, but ended up coming out losing short. That's a ball. It's through. Go on, Dallas. Oi! Referee! Get it! Penalty! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! He has to go. If he's through on goal, he has to go. Paul Cookie saying he should be gone. Paul Cookie saying it should be a sending off.
And that is the high line that they've capitalised on really, really well. It's a ball over the top.
He took in clean out. There's no ask. And how is that? Not if he doesn't send him off, I don't know what is.
But this is given for.
But that is a red card all day long. But if he doesn't get sent off, then the referees have bottled it.
Through afterwards. It's exactly the same as someone playing the ball.
But also,
Afterwards, free kicks are given.
Well, they've had 6
oh, Andy, that.
Chesterfield, they've scored 5 of them.
Come on, Dallas. Come on, Dallas, lad. Come on, Dallas, lad. Come on, Dallas. Dallas against Slocum. To put Chesterfield 1-0 up in the first 6 minutes. Come on, lads. Come on, come on, Dallas. Come on, Dallas. Yeah! Come on, Dallas. Andrew Dallas. You hero. Come on. It's still early days. But could it be? I can't believe my bodily biz. I can't believe my eyes. But I'm not going to get out of myself. But it's still early doors. But look, come on, lads. Come on, Dallas. Get in.
Just sometimes things like this just happen. And Notts County have not started this game right at all. And I have to say, it's
And it is Chesterfield 1. Notts County 0. Andrew Dallas.
brilliant start from Chesterfield.
Get in, Dallas, lad. Get in, Dallas, lad. Come on.
Couldn't have dreamed of a start here. The spot
Come on.
he was saying in an interview
We're the underdogs in this game.
handled the no
And we're proving and we're doing the impossible. Come on, lads.
nation final very well. He got the feeling
Well done,
he had a
bro.
huge sense of regret about that game at London Stadium. Said he peaked too early. Scored early today.
Story of my career.
Awful start for Notts County.
It is, but what I will say is that the manner they have played with this season, there's enough minutes left to turn this game around and go back to the original game plan of keeping the ball, moving the ball, using their attacking play as well. But defensively at the moment, they just look very, very shaky. That ball over the top, I knew it caused an issue. And Chesterfield have capitalised on that really, really well.
You might have noticed that the Chesterfield bench were speaking to the 4th official, Scott Jackson, and they're making the point, Adam, that they feel that Slocum might have been sent off.
Well, they'd certainly be looking for that, wouldn't they? They now need this couple of minutes now, Notts County, to get a little feel of the ball, try and get into their rhythm of play.
Straight away, very early on, we saw that Chesterfield sought to exploit the high line that Notts County played. Cleared by Palmer. Headed forward by Clements. This is Nemain. Johnson, Bostock. Just need to regain their composure here, Notts County.
That's what they need now. And this is what they would have wanted in the first couple of minutes, to try and dominate the ball early and make Chesterfield work. But it's been on the other way round.
So often has to play the role of sweeper, keeper, Slocum, with the high line that Notts County play.
But when you've got time on the ball as a defender and the ball's going over the top, you have to drop as a defensive line. You have to. And this is the area that I've been really impressed with Chesterfield with.
God, man. Hello, everybody. Are you alright? You're doing our game this week. Yes, I am Cyber Leader. I am going to be doing your game against AZ Alkmaar. I did do your game. First, it just gone for your first leg. 2-1 win. Which I'll give you credit. You played really well, but you were lackluster in the first half. But somehow came all guns blazing in the second half and got the result you needed. So fingers crossed. Chesterfield can hang on. And then, yeah, I haven't got emotional for a game since Scotland made it to the Euros in England, so in the UK, yeah, so this team means a lot to me because I'm from Chesterfield, folks. It's my hometown, so this game does mean a lot. Even though Chelsea, for me, that club's got a big love in my heart, been supporting to those three. Your hometown's a lot more special because it represents where you're from, where you were born, and everything else in this club means a lot to me. I had a season ticket with this club for 5 years. I spent a couple of those years watching them in non-league, in the National League, then 2 seasons watching us get relegated from League One to the National League. That was one of the worst feelings of my life, and I was there on our final ever game in the Football League. After 97 years, I was there on our final ever Football League game against Newport County, which we actually did win in the end. So I'm hoping that we get that love back. We've been in this league for 5 years. We've been in the playoffs for 3 of them. So I'm quite proud of this club. So hopefully, I'm a Dagenham fan as well. Interesting. Dagenham had I want to say, not a bad season, but at least you're finishing the top half. If you guys want to actually come and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and actually, I'm going to go and get one particular thing for you folks. Do my Discord so that you guys can all chat to me outside of YouTube, so we can all have discussions, just chat. Well, what challenges you would like me to do? Go on, shoot! Oh, unlucky Mandeville. I'm going to try and get a clip out for you as well. But Chesterfield are playing absolutely brilliant at the moment. We are attacking full throttle. We are doing well. We are doing what's capable of this club. We're just going to keep praying that it goes right in the end. I want you guys to put your questions in the chat. Cyberlead, if you're still there, I will link my Discord up for you so that you can chat to me outside of YouTube as well. So I want to chat to you guys outside of YouTube as well, so you guys can have your bit of an input in what you would like to do on the, not on the channel, but for what watch-alongs you would like me to do on the channel. Like the really obvious ones, like I'll be doing Chesterfield, Napoli, and stuff like that. And Chelsea will lose into a Nottingham Forest. So I won't say nothing much at the moment as it is, but Chesterfield's the main focus. If we lose, we lose. Come on, Chesterfield, keep your heads up, keep your heads up. Chesterfield on the ball. Oh, it's Dagenham on the ball, sorry. I've just got you up on the iPad as well, folks, so that I can also read your messages. Chesterfield, I'm going to link the Discord server.
Notts County seem to have woken up now, starting to play.
There you go, folks. That is the link to the Discord server. Let me know if you have joined, because that means we'll be chatting outside of YouTube and everything like that. You should be able to actually tell me what watch-alongs you would like me to do, because I might put them on there. Give me a choice between these and that, and you guys can decide what watch-alongs you'd like to see me do on the channel. So keep your questions in the chat. It's 40 minutes played, Chesterfield 1, Notts County 0. I'm gonna quickly go and try and get this clip done for you. But I can't be any proud of these players at the moment. If whatever happens today, I'm proud of them. Just keep your questions coming. Keep your questions coming. Chesterfield 0. Chesterfield 1, Notts County 0.
Was coming back from an offside position. Rodriguez it was who slid in there.
How is that a foul to Notts County when Rodriguez has clearly fouled the player?
Certainly a committed challenge from Rodriguez.
So guys, keep your questions coming. Like, sub and subscribe. I'm just doing the clip on the channel.
Several good chances in that semi-final against Bournemouth, Rodriguez, but what a source of goals and creativity he's been this season. No other player in the National League with more assists, and he got 18 goals as well.
He's been brilliant, hasn't he, over the last 2 seasons in particular. I think he's become a more all-rounded player this season under Luke Williams in terms of his work rate with and without the ball. And I say his qualities as well.
Just doing the clip for you, folks.
Play with Langstaff.
Challenge from behind on Chickson by Palmer.
Come on, lads. Do not give stupid fouls away.
Palmer just been pulled into the challenge here. Doesn't really need to be making it.
Palmer. Rawlinson. Space out wide for Nemain. Langstaff waiting on the edge of the area. Nemain goes on the outside. Austin's in there as well. Took away cross. Just needed a touch. Brilliant run from Nemain.
Well, that's why he is so clinical. And these are the areas that Chesterfield certainly have to be aware of. It's Austin, isn't it, that makes a run across the near post. Just can't quite get the touch on it. They've reacted well since conceding the goal, Notts County.
Much more like it, isn't it, from the team who finished second this season. Finished 23 points ahead of Chesterfield, who they play today.
So guys, keep your questions coming.
So much flair in the final third for Chesterfield, with players like Mandeville and Dallas, Dobra and Colclough. Unlike Notts County, they haven't got an out-and-out centre forward who'll get you 20 goals a season, but they've got lots of players who will chip in and weigh in. Good run here by Dobra. 3 players arriving on the edge of the box. Can he pick one of them out? It was blocked by Rawlinson.
It's a good run down the outside there from Dobra. You see it from Chesterfield quite a few times, Adam, where they will create so many chances early on. They need to start taking these chances a lot more. They're getting a lot of joy down the flank, especially on the outside of the 3 centre halves.
It's King who's going across to take this. Another superb season from him in the National League Team of the Year.
Come on, boys! Ball's crossed in! Oh, gone.
Again here, but overhit by King. Unusual being that.
start, could he? Coming into this game.
Thank you very much. How are you doing? I'm nervous, to say the least, at this moment in time, but that's just the nerves jangling, and that's just me.
Absolutely full of goals out there today. Chesterfield have scored 15 across their last 5 games, 14 in Notts County's last 5 games.
Yeah, I've heard about that, but
It's a fixture that we've done a lot over the years.
I hopefully we can get back into it against
It nearly always does.
Nottingham Forest, but it doesn't help when the manager is playing. Mendy was hardly played, and our best keeper in Kepa's on the bench.
The success that you've shown this season, as Chris Hargreaves and the boys said pre-match, nothing changes. Keep to the
But
game plan that was
like,
so successful for you.
subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is Chesterfield 1, Notts County 0, Andrew Dallas. And I will say this, Paul Cook, sign him in the summer. Sign Andrew Dallas. Because that guy can score you goals. Wait, sit down. Sit down. You're welcome to ring me if you want.
Yeah, I mean, the switch is on again every single time.
I got the link to the Discord for any of you guys. If you guys want to join the Discord server, you are welcome. Just let me know so you can check me outside of YouTube. So at the moment it is Chesterfield 1, Notts County 0.
Playoffs last season, Sam Austin with his previous club, Kidderminster.
At the moment we're playing really well. We're giving a good account of ourselves, and if you and to see what wants to become of this. But I've been nervous for most of this week, but there's not been a lot of like confidence boost.
I guess from a psychological perspective, Adam, Notts County here will be calling upon last weekend, weren't they, when they were in such a difficult position, trailing by 2 goals to 0 against Boreham Wood to come back. They've shown powers of recovery on many
But
occasions.
we just got to keep going and keep pressing and keep pressing. That's all. That's all that Chesterfield can do. Just keep pressing and try and see if we can get a second goal. We don't want anyone getting injured in this game because
Mike Jones, very experienced Mike Jones is the player that injured here.
at this moment in time we don't want anyone getting injured.
Remind you of what we do have coming up on our channels. The National League South promotion final tomorrow at lunchtime, 12:15 on BT Sport 3. We've got both of the finals in the 6th tier for you tomorrow, and as I've just mentioned, at St James Park, Brackley Town against Kidderminster tomorrow at 3, BT Sport 3. They too should be two really good occasions, but what a difficult start to the game this man had.
Yeah, I mean, this happens, doesn't it?
But the stupid thing is, how on earth is Slocum not got booked for a challenge? It's just ridiculous to say the least.
And it's a cool penalty as well from Andy Dallas. Has given Chesterfield this lead in this promotion final.
But we just got to keep going and keep pressing, and that's all we can do at the moment.
Or not, that the first penalty scored in a 5th tier playoff final, excluding penalty shootouts.
But we'll keep going. Thank you for the likes. I highly appreciate it, folks.
Dallas dispatched it.
Dallas is a very good player.
Have the lead
That's why he's prolific at what he does. It's Andrew Dallas for you.
last weekend.
If he can, I'll say this: if he can get to half time, 1-0 up, I'll be more than satisfied because we've got halfway.
Palmer back to Fitzsimmons.
But also, I'm not taking any liberties on this one because it's still a long way to go in this game. So, but I don't want to tempt fate. But if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Mandeville, he's got Dallas in the
Go on! Mandeville! Mandeville! Yes! Oh!
and they scramble it clear.
That's why Mandeville is so good. That's why he's so good. Because he can do stuff like that out of nothing. When you think nothing's going to happen and he just causes mayhem.
And then put into touch.
Even when he doesn't score goals, he's there to assist and cause mayhem.
I mean, it's a key area for
But at the moment, we are doing our job perfectly. We're in front of the Notts We are shooting in front of the Notts County supporters. Sent me that comment a minute, even sweeter. Bale. I just don't want to be. It's like, at the end of the day, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this, you got to do that. But at the end of the day, we're playing very good football. Paul Cook is, I think, what has changed our season is the fact we got Kolkoff on loan, you got Andrew Dallas on loan, and look where it's got us. And that was our turning point in the season when we got them on loan. We had players who could actually score goals. So at the moment, it's like first half of the season, not very good due to the fact that we couldn't score a lot of goals. But then in the second half of the season, since we got Kolkoff and Dallas on loan, they were like, we were getting the goals and they were flowing, they were doing well. And then look where it's got. It's got to a playoff final and we're 1-0 up. So. Come on, Chesterfield, we need to get a second before half time if we can. We're playing with swagger, we're playing with confidence. Oh! We could look like we could get a second at this rate. At the rate of knots that we're playing at. Just keep pressing, and eventually I think we might get the second. Come on, lads. Just don't give him time on the ball. Don't give him time on the ball. Ball's crossed in by Notts County.
The main will keep it going. Rodriguez. Palmer. Nemain. Again has Clements in front of him. Fired into Rodriguez.
Well done. That's why you're rubbish, Rodriguez, because you literally got bullied off the ball so easily. It was unreal. Just keep pressing. Just keep pressing. Go on, Kolkoff. Unlucky. Unlucky. That was well defended. And I've got to give him credit on that one. Kolkoff well defended. On that one. We've got to give the Notts County player the benefit of the doubt on that one, because that was well defended. If you guys are liking the likes there on the highlights from all my streams are all on the live watch along clips playlist. If you want to watch the watch alongs in full, they're all in the live watch alongs playlist, and some of my clips are now going on to TikTok, so you guys can go into the clips on there with a link in there to the playlist in the description of that clip. Hello from Aldershot up Chesterfield win. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. I highly appreciate it. You guys will be seeing a very emotional me if it goes the right way, but I'm not getting too ahead of myself at the moment.
Friday morning they came to have a look at Wembley yesterday as well. In fact, both sets of players did that, which is always wise really when you're playing here, because there's such a wow factor about the place. You want to get that out of the way really the day before the game.
So guys, welcome Aldershot Fogden. Guys, keep putting your questions in the chat. Like, sub, and subscribe.
Well-timed challenge by Dobra, who scored big goals for Chesterfield in the FA Cup this season. 5 in 5 games, including 2 in that amazing 3-3 draw with West Brom. Palmer, again, Nemain is on his way. Pull back superbly towards Austin, and Rodriguez is there. And
Yeah, well done. Well defended. Could this be the one factor that could do it for us, is the fact that our defence is starting to be very good. And against Notts County and against Wrexham, we're only considered like 4 goals against both. Go on, Mandeville. Go on, Dallas. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky Dallas. Well done. We're causing a threat, and it's through Dallas and Coldcroft, who are literally causing Notts County no end but trouble. We need to get a second. And I will say this now, a second needs to be going before half time.
They've looked a lot at Notts County, done their analysis and said that they felt there's chinks in the armour, and he said specifically defensively, and I think we've seen that in the early stages of the game.
So guys, keep coming with your questions. If you can literally ask me anything, let's have a bit of fun. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's have a bit of fun. Oh,
Clear by Baldwin. How much of a factor in this defensive vulnerability for Notts County, Adam, that we see right now, that we saw last weekend, is to do with this high line that they play?
Wrexham as well. The way that they got their goals back in those games.
keep pressing, keep pressing. Thank you for the 8 likes. I really appreciate it. We have played nearly half an hour, and it is Chesterfield 1, Notts County 0. Goal scored from the penalty spot by Andrew Dallas.
Can be utilised so well.
So keep your questions coming, folks. I highly appreciate every single one of you who joined me for this big occasion.
Best defensive record. But at the moment, they've had 3 or 4 chances down that left-hand side, and with a better ball,
Come on, lads.
find themselves another goal, Chesterfield.
I don't do score predictions just in case it all backfires. Oh, the shot fogged and I don't do it. I never do score predictions. Because I don't want to like jinx stuff, so.
Just surveying the options. Picks out
Just keep the pressure going. Get to half time 1-0 up and I'll be happy.
Austin. The main. Looking for Austin again, but just
Well done. Let's get. We're 50 minutes away from half time and then we're half of the job done.
just half an hour. The main. Who missed the eliminator defeat against Grimsby last season through suspension. The main. It's been a good source.
So guys, keep your questions coming. I'll answer as many questions as I can within reason if they are suitable. Well done, ref. Well done, Dallas. Dallas? I think it was. Was it Dallas? Was it Dallas that was fouled? I'm trying to make ear all of it all. So I'm trying to look and see who it is.
Those 2 goals that he got to rescue Notts County.
One thing I do want to say is, Notts County are very dirty on their challenges, and the referee is not booking them.
Forward to can Milan turn it around
So they'd have to take something a really bad challenge for someone to get booked.
on 1. And then the following night at the Etihad, it's all square after the first leg in Spain between
But so
Manchester
far,
City and Real Madrid.
keep
On the
your
occasion
questions
that
flowing. Allow 21 of you in the chat. It is Chesterfield 1, Notts County 0. I can't believe. I physically. I'm not speechless, folks, but I can't believe I'm saying. I still can't believe I'm saying that. Can't believe I'm going to say this and I'm going to enjoy saying it. Chesterfield 1, Notts County 0. I can't believe I'm saying that because I wasn't expecting us to even have a sniff. With Notts County, who scored 107. If I'm correct, they scored 117 goals. They scored over 100 goals, so it's like a mad stats. And at the moment, we are, but like you seen yesterday, you had Sheffield Wednesday yesterday, who were in the League One playoff semi-final first leg. They literally went to Peterborough, finished the season on 96 points, had a 23-game unbeaten run in the league, and that literally all meant for nothing because it got absolutely battered 4-0. So all that record, everything you've done throughout the season means nothing because it's a clean slate when you get to into the playoffs. Keep. Well done. Well defended. Well on, King. But, hey, what can you do? Yeah, that's right. My nerves are literally jangling right now, but that's just me.
Chesterfield appealing. The flag stays down.
Come on, lads, defend.
Palmer. Can somebody unlock the door here for Notts County as we start to approach the final 10 minutes of the half? Baldwin looking for the main.
Keep your questions are coming, folks. Like, sub, and subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know in the chat what teams you guys support.
Rawlinson.
In the chat. I'm happy to hear all you guys' thoughts. What you guys' thoughts on the game so far? If you guys are watching it, if you guys are not watching at the moment, let me know in the chat.
That never changes, whatever the situation, as we saw right in the closing stages against Boreham Woods last weekend.
Yeah, they're just trying to look for the switch and play every single time, but then they're looking for Rodriguez and Austin to try and find those little pockets of space with that forward pass and then get on a half turn.
Palmer's come out to this near side.
Oh, bloody hell.
Cameron, good period of possession this for Notts County, but it's whether at some point they can move through the gears and really try to hurt Chesterfield.
Come on, lads. We do need to get a second, and I will keep saying that because it's the aim.
Bostock. Nemain. Palmer. We really need to get Langstaff more involved in the game here. Chickson.
Just disappointing at the moment, just in terms of that final ball.
Come on, lads. We just need to get them a chance. We've had too many chances in this game and not taken them, but we have had the one break and it's worked out for us.
Rodriguez to Palmer.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream.
Chickson. Goes for the 1-2. Rodriguez to Palmer. Chesterfield continue to defend well.
Yeah, I mean, for the first 15-20 minutes, I thought Paul Cook's side actually kept the ball fairly well, but for the last 10 minutes, they've not kept the ball well enough in that turnover. But you have to be brave with that first.
Come on, lads.
You cannot keep giving away the ball as cheaply as they are, because at the moment now, Notts County are completely dominating possession.
Come on, lads.
They turn it into chances. Chickson. Movement from Langstaff. This is Rodriguez. And the main wanted it. And he got it. The main.
Well done.
By Fitzsimmons.
Well done, Fitzsimmons.
Notts County looking to keep the pressure up.
Again, the ball's just been given away. Paul Cook's side just cannot get out of their own half at the moment.
Taken quickly. Indeed, too quickly, really, from a Notts
Come on,
County
lads.
perspective.
So let's get to half time 1-0.
Chesterfield look confident, though, that they can soak up some pressure and look to hit on the counter-attack.
But we keep doing balls like that straight after Dallas. It's not working.
When they have been able to break.
Yeah, I mean, the 20 minutes in that first half, that ball in behind was working so well. And now that high line, as we talk about from the Notts County team, because they're now keeping the ball better defensively, you can keep that high line.
We just need to keep pressing, but we just
He was being held back, I think, there.
one of Fitzsimmons.
He's not had too many touches, has he?
I think I've counted about 3. And that might be being generous. Just at the moment,
We've just got to, if we can isolate Macaulay Longstaff, Notts County will not be able to do anything.
a bit more bravery, I think.
At the moment, when
30 yards from Chesterfield's goal, 'cause at the moment the crosses are coming in.
hey, are you gonna book one of these players eventually, ref?
The referee's going to want a word here with Bostock, who's saying it was my first one, and it isn't going to matter. He is going to be booked here. Bostock with a challenge on Dobra.
Because Dobro, like he was on his back and on his way.
Doesn't he? I feel it is a bit harsh saying it's his first one. We'll stop the counter-attack happening for Chesterfield in that left-hand side.
He was on the losing side against Chesterfield at Wembley with Swindon back in the 2012 EFL Trophy final over a decade ago now. He really seems to have found a home at Meadow Lane. Bostock, a much-travelled footballer. Said he had options higher up the pyramid when he decided to sign for Notts, but just felt it was right. Said he followed his heart.
Come on, lads. Just gotta keep pressing. That's all we gotta do is press, 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 and press.
Debutant at 15, and he said at one stage as a teenager, his teachers were asking him for his autograph. There was that story that Barcelona wanted him and sent him a signed shirt of Ronaldinho's to try and persuade him to go over to Spain. Palmer.
Come on, lads.
Baldwin.
Oh, hello. Woo! Double CFC. Hopefully a win for both.
Just the one goal so far from the spot scored by Andy Dallas.
Is-
And whilst they've had
Jeez.
the ball knocked County,
Come on, Chesterfield. Let's get a second.
massive amount just yet.
Yeah, so the one side, and the main's been their best outball down that right-hand side. I mean, he's had a couple of crosses into the box. One for almost Austin, and got the end of. He's had that shot towards Fitzsimmons' goal. And Chesterfield have had their moments as well.
We need to and Chelsea stop conceding goals.
The blue shirt.
Chickson,
That's another thing. They need to stop conceding.
Rodriguez, he does get licensed to roam. Came off Clements, and it'll run here for Dobra.
Yeah.
Mandeville. Every single time they get in this sort of position, Dallas is looking to get on his way. As he does,
Go on!
the flag goes up.
Why you put the flag up 2-8, you idiot?
He is in every single time. If you look at Baldwin's body shape, he doesn't look over his shoulder once. You can see how square he is. You can see the 15. He's got to open his body out the other way to look in behind.
Paul Cook, you need to sign him in the summer. Sign him.
Space every single time. That ball can be played on time and not keeping it.
He needs to sign this player because he's literally not a lot of players can say they're having a field day against Notts County.
The line that high,
Because he's literally getting through their back line every time, even if it's onside or offside.
and I guess it's a question that's worth debating is the risk worth the reward?
Yeah,
that they
so
get?
their defence is not marking him and just allowing the gaps for him to just waltz through, but it's their keeper that keeps saving them.
It's Dallas.
Come on, keep it out, keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. Well done, Dallas.
It's been kept in.
That play is just... Yeah, 41 minutes. Dallas has been everywhere. He's literally... 1 minute he was in the middle of the pitch, and now he's on the right side of the pitch. One bit of the game he was on the left side of the pitch. So he's literally everywhere.
Haven't had too many periods of possession like this, the Spyrites.
He must be given a free roam.
Working.
But strikers usually not get free roamed.
Baldwin.
Do you know that Chesterfield only sold 13,000 tickets for this game? But also a lot of people might have been put off coming to this because there was rail strikes on as well.
Palmer so often the player that makes Notts County tick. Only player
Yeah.
that feature.
But do you know what's funny? And it's a player that Aiden always seems to big up. What a bottle was, because he nearly cost them the game. Junior Firpo shite. Do you know what I always say to Aiden, Patrick Banff? And I think you can vouch for me because you've heard me a couple of times say to Aiden, Patrick Banford shite.
Palmer
And
against
the penalty that he took, the penalty he took was very poor because he kept it so low that the keeper was going to save it anyway.
just waiting for that chance to nick it back, aren't they, Chesterfield? It's played White in a main.
I don't know what other player I would have picked for Leeds to take a penalty.
To make the challenge. And the goal kick is given.
Well played there, David Clements.
Surprisingly, Surprised if it was me, I would have said, Gananto, you go and take it. Sounds like he's got a left foot on him or a right foot on him.
I've seen that challenge from the defender, plays the ball, plays the man as well.
And then it has to take a defender to go and literally save Leeds out of jail. Can't believe a player like Christensen goes and scores, but Bamford can't and he's a striker. No, but Christensen for Leeds scored a harder goal than what Bamford got given.
What messages he will look to get across.
Well, they need to do better with the ball in Chesterfield's final third, because at the minute, playing out from the back, very good. Playing through midfield, very good. Playing into Chesterfield's half, good. But
And what shocked me, how on earth Luke Ayling actually scored a goal?
they've got in some really, really good positions.
And I think he's Leeds' best player. Go on, have a crack. Shoot! Anyone, shoot, please. No. Am I watching Chesterfield? Am I watching Chesterfield's version of Sarri Bowl? We're passing it left, right, and sideways. Because that's what yeah, 'cause they're doing it. And at the moment, they're doing. You can't say much. You can't. At the moment, you can't even say. At the moment, he's shite. He's literally. And this is going to show how bad he is. When you no, but no, I've seen a worse stat. I've seen a worse stat this season, and I thought I'm not seeing anyone can do worse than that, and someone has so far. Me and you watched us against Arsenal. Aubameyang only had about like 4 touches. Well, McCoy Longstaff at the moment has only had 3. But the ball's not. Yeah, the ball's not getting to him because literally but the ball every time it's going to him, there's always Palmer there to stop him, and that's a player that you rate. Because you said he was good for Notts County, for Stockport. Palmer, who's a centre back. Someone scored for Chelsea, but we don't know who it is. Please don't say he scored again. But you know one thing I will say is Notts County, they like playing a dirty game. I'll give them that.
First time as well that they played the ball quickly and actually caught Chesterfield out of shape without the ball.
But every time they look, because every time we're looking like we could break, and the players look like they're on the phrase is on their way and on their bike. They think, oh, we're going to go and foul the player so that he can't go through.
Just got to be careful, Chesterfield. A couple of times when that ball's on, they're expecting it to be offside, and he's always onside.
But the stupid thing is, they got to be careful doing that, because one of these days there's going to be a challenge, and they could get sent off from it. Yeah, I've already one about Hearts at the moment. I've just lost interest in that one, because since the manager's got sacked, they can't even score and they can't even win. And the weird thing is the manager's a strike. The interim manager's a striker, an ex-striker. Okay, come on, Chesterfield, get. Come on, lads. Half time, folks. Chesterfield 1, Notts County 0. 45 minutes away from the Football League. And I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I am now back, folks. Oh, hello. Ah. See, see, it just shows that we can go in front, but we can't hold the lead. Oh, great, please. Oh. Oh, great, not that good. No, what's even weird? A chance before Nottingham Forest even scored, we looked like we were about to score, and then the challenge came in from Loddy. And it would have been Meduki that would have scored. And he's been our best player in the last. Yeah, because a lot of people. Yeah, because even commentators don't know how to pronounce his name because it's different ways that you can pronunciate it. Do you want to know what's weird? I've looked at stats for for the team at the moment. Our worst player is Edouard Mendy. Do you know his rating's 4.4? But the only problem is, if it was Kepa in goal, it would more likely would have saved them because he's more experienced at the moment. And wait, so also back. And do you want to know what's interesting? I think BT Sports is changing its name. It's just something I've been seeing announced. It's been announced all over. Oh yeah, BT Sport is going to be rebranded as TNT Sports. And you want to notice something? TNT Sports is actually their headquarters is actually in Brazil. Yeah, they're just changing the name. And I don't know why they've done it, and I have no idea. Oh, yeah, but they have brought something out to let people know, and it's just a merger to be more efficient and more of a premium product. But if you're gonna be, but if you're gonna be in it, be showing it in the UK, just keep it as BT because BT is an British brand. TNT is more American. See if there's any questions. Oh, they did actually have a look at the Forest goal to see if it was checked for VAR. Yep. Oh my! Literally, Mangal was allowed to volley it across the face of goal for him to just tap home. Oh, ma! Do you want to know what's gonna be even more annoying? I think I've took him out my team, and I got confident in that guy. There's only one. There's only one. I only took him out because of the fact that he was banned for 8 games. So I thought, what's the point? But I just tried to keep him on the bench. Uh, I put him on the bench. Yeah. Do you want to know what's even more? I'm going to ask you this. I'll ask you this, but I think I might have made one other stupid decision. I picked Harry Kane. And Spurs don't seem to look like they're going to even score or do out. I got more chance. Yeah. Yeah. I had a look at, because I had Matoma, because I thought they're playing Everton. He might end up getting something, getting a goal or something, and then he end up getting battered 5-1. And he literally had most of their chances, but just couldn't score. Ah. Oh, but do you want to know it's even more? Weirdly enough, I've got what's even more interesting. I've got no Chelsea players in my actual starting 11, but I've got a Nottingham Forest player in, so at least I'm getting points. It's the player that you told me about to pick, which was Ray Dadalodi. No, it was a player that you said. I think it was on FIFA. Was it like FIFA or something? You told me to pick Ray Dadalodi. I think you did because of his decent defender. Yeah. Yep. I've only earned 9 points. Yeah, I've only earned 9 points so far, but the difference is I think Arsenal don't play till tomorrow. And Man City don't play till later on tonight. So I'm gonna earn points either way because I've got Matoma and I've got Odegaard. But that's why I'm just thinking it's laughable. But even if it's a draw, I'll still be happy with that because at least we've actually got points from both games. Because we're not going to get points from the other ones. Douglas Luiz scored for Aston Villa. Scored. Yeah, and funnily enough, Douglas Luiz actually scored a direct free kick. Aston Villa are on the same, I think, on the same points as Spurs, but I think it's Spurs' goal difference keeps them above them. Wow. So this is how interesting. Well, this is how interesting it is that Aston Villa have nearly got the same amount of everything. They've nearly got the same amount of wins, the same amount of draws, and the same amount of losses, and they've also got the same amount of goal difference as Spurs, and they've got the same amount of points. It's only due to the amount of goal. So then it goes down to goals scored and goals conceded. That is the reason why Spurs are ahead. And he's not putting him on. We should be with all the talent that we've got. It says here, yeah, we put Havertz on for Felix and Hakim Ziyech on for Medeki. But last time Ziyech came on, he actually went and got an assist. Gonna go, we go. Gonna go, we go. Gonna go, we go. Oh yeah, forgot about that. If Southampton lose today, they're down. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's why I forgot. They've got two players in that, I think, in that team which are not championship players. And Theo Walcott. Theo Walcott's not a championship player. I think that's from everyone that I've heard, they said they don't want Everton to go down because of that'll be one of the biggest teams ever to go down. Hey, the actual play, the one player that I actually do like for them actually performs. Yeah, here we go. For Premier League Team of the Week last week, we actually had a player in it, which was Badia Shield.
More creativity. So far, Chesterfield's day. Big 45 for both teams, obviously, as we go back to Adam and Adam.
Thank you, Matt. Interesting point that Paul Mullin made there. Adam.
Yep, and his brother's a goalkeeper.
The channels maybe to get more involved. I remember he said at the start of the season when he first joined Notts, he used to do that at previous clubs. And Luke Williams said, no, I don't want you to do that. I want you to stay in the middle.
Because I got a mate on that's a Chelsea fan. I'm a Chelsea fan due to my dad since I was 3 years old. And also because it's half time. And also Chelsea basically kicked off.
Rodriguez needs to get on the ball more. The likes of Austin need to get on the ball more. Those little threaded through balls, or that little bit of interplay 25 yards from goal has to be better from Notts County. As Aaron McLean said, the next
If
game
any,
is going to be crucial.
yeah, if any of you guys are regular to the channel, you know that some of the clubs I don't support, I follow because I've got family connections.
It's at the end of a marathon season.
So it's
You remember looking to make it fourth time lucky in the National League playoffs.
someone's actually got a question here. Said, hello, I think Brighton will finish above Spurs. That actually is an interesting question, and I actually will agree with that. I agree with that.
One last big effort required to try and get there. Join Wrexham in the
I agree.
next season. Austin, the player chasing this. Palmer comes across. Austin looking to nick it off.
I agree. I definitely agree.
And then brought down by Rodriguez.
I hate this player. I hate this Ruben Rodriguez. The guy is literally a fouling twat, and he's a diving git.
Without the ball, and go and press Chesterfield a little bit more.
Calmly played by Slocum.
But what? Yeah.
Langstaff just had to
But
run there to stay on
yeah.
side.
But the one thing is, we can say we have seen Aston Villa before in Europe because they have done it before when they were under like John Carew and all that when it was UEFA Cup. So I remember all that.
First half, really, they just can't get
When it was Martin.
this right.
Yeah.
Cameron.
Yeah. Because I was saying when I was because I was speaking during the stream I did because I did the West Ham game on Thursday and saying I'm going to do European games next season, but I'm going to do it for none of the big teams because I thought everyone's going to be doing them.
Started the game slowly, cost them a goal.
So the big teams, it's like your Arsenal, your Liverpool, your Man Cities, your Man United, Spurs.
Moving the ball a lot quicker.
If Aston Villa and Brighton get into it, I'm thinking of doing their games because I think it's not very often you're going to see them in Europe.
Rash that from Chickson.
Yeah, but the one I'm going to keep more of an eye on because it's more of a shock and will be Brighton.
Higher up the field to try and win that ball back quickly.
Nah, not doing that. I'm not doing that because I've got my European game actually picked out for this week, so I'm continuing on from last week, doing second leg of the West Ham game on Thursday. The only reason I'm not doing it because literally I want to just pick a team that hardly anyone would do, and that would be West Ham, and they're having a rubbish season, so it's like a surprise. That's the one, because it's not going to get a lot of coverage over here because there's no British team involved.
On the field of play. 5 from Notts County, 2 from Chesterfield.
Inter have only won it once, and that was with Mourinho, the legend. So keep your questions that come in, folks. Yep. Oh my Gideon. Peter Harron, and this guy's. But I'm gonna give the manager a benefit of the doubt. 'Cause it's the manager picking out a decent side. It's just the players are playing rubbish on the pitch. And that. No, because he's never been a manager before, so you got to give him a benefit of doubt because he's coming in at a time where they don't want to bring a manager into the end of the season. So basically, they're doing exactly what we're doing. They can hardly score and can hardly win a game. But also, you can actually score 2 goals. They can score 1, and we don't get a player sent off. They get 2. Ah. No, I'm just saying in similarities, they're going through a similar thing with both clubs. Is they're both going through interim managers, but one's doing slightly better than the other. Come on, do not let him through. No, can't. Oh. Jeez, I thought that was going in. Thought that was going to be 1-1. I thought that was going to be 1-1 there. Come on, lads. We need to get a second. That's all we need.
What about that statistic, Adam? I'm sure he would have been aware of that Chesterfield have struggled against the top sides in the division this season, particularly in this calendar year. I just mentioned they've lost to every single team in the top 7.
Yeah, I mean, they have had that statistic, but I remember right at the start of the season.
Come on, lads.
Really well.
And also at the same time, Chelsea gets a goal against Nottingham Forest, please. Get a winner. Oh, we nearly scored. Chelsea nearly scored. Raheem Sterling with a header, but he could only headed it over. Header, well done. Well done, Clements. That's a foul. Well done, ref. Well. Please don't say that's in Chelsea's game. Ah. Yep. But then you're gonna get fans who are gonna think, oh, why is that penalty not given? But then they don't realise that VAR's checked it to make it that is. They might not know it's offside, but they might want the penalty, not realising he's offside. That's what fans need to start learning, because we've had that too many times with Chelsea. Because we get done by VAR more regularly than anyone. They're saying penalty. They look. Oh yeah, they're saying that they are looking at VAR because it's just popped up on the app I'm looking at. I don't see. Weirdly, I don't think in my head, I haven't seen it, but I think it won't be given, because if they're saying he's offside, but they might be looking to. But the VAR will have to look for like 2 or 3 minutes just to draw in lines just to see if he actually is off. And that's what the annoying thing about football is, that just spoils the game. Come on, lads. What? Nah. No penalty. I've just got a confirmation. No penalty. Because on the FOTMob app, they got a thing called a ticker where it's by play, where on it like a pitch, it tells you what's happening, and it's just come up saying no penalty. I know, but the one I'm more looking forward to is the later game, because I might get it through Haaland and the other guy, Riyad Mahrez. I picked Mahrez after seeing him. Harry Kane, I'm not really that bothered if he does or not, just because of no, it's because as a Chelsea fan, I'm not. I like seeing Spurs lose and not playing well, because it shows them for taking the mickey out of us. I picked him at the point because of the team he was playing at the weekend, because they weren't going to clash with any other of my players that were on the team at the time. Except it was giving us no penalty. I thought the referee. I'm hoping that. Weird. It's weird how FOTMob is just weird, because it said no penalty. That. That's. FOTMob. Everyone says it's a very good app, but they do say it's unreliable at times, because sometimes they'll say a goal has happened, but a goal's not really happened. And then what they do on the app is they then bring it back and tell you that the score's been corrected to the actual result. Hopefully Chelsea are actually doing well. Oh, Paul Cook's got booked for what? Oh yeah, I've also got Rashford in my team as well, I think. Yeah, I've also got Rashford, but he's injured. I just think the one thing Lampard has done wrong today was he picked the wrong keeper. That's what's done us over today.
in the season. Said they'd have to
Why on earth would you
First involvement here for Jones.
replace a keeper which has literally game after game been stopping us from literally conceding 5 and 6 goals per game?
For a second there. If he had done, there would have been a big decision for the referee. Did seem to be clipped ever so slightly.
Just pulled out just enough.
Baldwin.
I love to know in his mindset what made him want to pick Mendy.
We'll get to that. He is such a direct runner though, Jody Jones. He'll make things happen.
Yeah, I mean, he's positive every single time he gets the ball. He's back to the wing back role in this Notts County side. And now you've got two players in the main and himself. Key out.
Come on, Chesterfield. Half an hour to go, half an hour of stress.
I've been really impressed with him. I said he's had a long time out of the game, and he's come back. And I think you're seeing qualities of White.
There'll be a part. There'll definitely be a party. There'll definitely be a party down in the city tonight.
In the European Championship qualifiers in June and November. Rodriguez. Can he be
No, because there'll be a party because literally they'll all be celebrating that Saints are going down. Because Portsmouth and Southampton don't like each other. Dobra's just going for the ball, ref. So basically, since that goal went in, they basically just went and decided, oh, we're just going to take a draw now. So basically, they tried to do what Chelsea have tried to do in the last few games, and it's come to bite us in the back. So it shows that Notts Forest can do a better job at doing that than what we can do in other games. There'll be a party in Portby tonight, celebrating that the Saints have gone down. But they have been shite. They have been shite all season.
Chesterfield looking to play their way out, and they do it very well. Clements, Dallas, Dobra.
I think Theo Walcott will leave in the summer, and I think James Ward-Prowse will leave. But it'll be interesting to see if he's still loyal to the club that he loves. Yeah, because even you would say Nathan Redmond was their best player.
Incredible season that Notts County have had 100.
And then as soon as he left, Southampton went down the shit pan, is what you would call it.
Chesterfield are as well. 84 points for them any other year. You're right up there challenging for the title, aren't you, with the points tally that high?
Yeah, I mean, you saw them sort of limp into the playoffs last season, Chesterfield, and
Because I would definitely take James Ward-Prowse at Chelsea. That guy could fit into our system very well, especially when you're good at free kicks. And we got no one who could could take good free kicks.
Oldacre, Notts County, by the way, have scored in all but one of their games in all.
Come on, lads.
This season. That was a goalless draw at home against Yeovil on the 19th of November. His side nearly always.
Come on, lads. Half an hour to go.
The excitement continues in terms of the playoffs. Tomorrow at lunchtime we have the National League South.
Wait, I got 5 points for Harry Kane if it ends as it is.
It's on BT Sport 3, and on the same channel after that at 3 o'clock we head to Northampton.
Is that two?
Brackley Town against Kidderminster.
Everyone's may I have got to be careful because I think a lot of big clubs will come in for him.
That 84-point tally that Chesterfield posted this season is the same number of points that they won League Two with in 2014.
I think a lot of people will be in for Garnacho, I think, in the summer. But but nobody can go in for Garnacho because he's just from what I've just remembered. My mate told me that he's just signed a new contract.
Cameron's pass, Jones. route to goal blocked off. Carl Cameron's ball in. It was rather forced in the end. Now the counters are.
Oh, not Loftus Cheek. That guy's shite.
Dobra been tracked by Rodriguez. Just held on to
I
it
think
for long.
Southampton have been downfall ever since they lost 9-0 to Leicester.
Poor first touch from Dobra that didn't really get him going.
That was like last season. That was.
Outside for Jones. Cameron. Oh, really well played that by Jeff King. Oldacre.
Wow. One thing I will say is that's a bit sad of Nottingham Forest. You go and celebrate a point
Jones.
like it's the best thing in planet Earth.
Out came Fitzsimmons.
Great clearance from the goalkeeper. It's the first time really you've seen that man there in your screen with a sniff of a chance.
But we've still done Leeds United a favour because Nottingham Forest haven't won,
Instructions from your manager, but you have to take things into your own hands.
and at least Chelsea have not lost.
I'm not seeing the ball. I've got to go look for it.
I think that sometimes you and I spoke about it at half time talking the Notts County line.
So we're going to finish the season on 41 points
You may have to say as a team that
because we ain't getting any more points for the next 3 games.
what he wants you to do, you may have to adjust to it and maybe drop a couple of yards, or Langstaff may have to go and try and
Because we're off to the Etihad next. Yay!
Jones. Brought this a long way, Jones.
Get it out! Out! Out!
Quite great for it. Getting stretched.
Come on.
Dallas again has had to hold his run.
Oh, unlucky Dallas.
not really utilising on the counter attack at the moment, Chesterfield. Giving away the
That is bad. That is bad for even Spurs standard. You haven't won away in 9.
Jones seeing a lot of the ball since coming on. A great outlet down that left-hand side. Austin goes to his left. Decoy run.
Well done, Grimes.
Clear. Captain has been excellent for Chesterfield this season, Grimes. Rawlinson. Every time they're looking for Jones.
Decent player is Eze for Palace. I'll give him that. Give him that.
Coldclough with the foul.
How is that a foul, ref?
come on and made such an impact. Just being positive as we've spoken about. Silly foul to be given away there from Brian Coldclough.
So Kedwin Scott coming on here. Austin makes way. Only got 15 goals in the National League this season, Scott. A lot of those.
No, Jeff Sterling. Don't say anything. Don't fucking jinx this.
119 minutes in the National League this season, which isn't a bad record at all.
Because the goal will go in. Because it will be mentioned. Because it's
Williams making the changes to try and affect things.
Crystal Palace. Oh yeah, I agree.
Goes the free kick. What a chance.
Yeah, because I noticed because he said they went agonisingly close, and that was in the, and it was just a chance that just happened, and he just mentioned it.
So close. He thinks it in. Agonisingly past the post.
Yes, because there's so much riding on this. It's promotion at the end of it. That's why it's more pressure. If it was a league game and we ended up like a draw or something, I'll be more happy because it's in the league.
Coming midweek at San Siro, they go again.
But it's actually something.
2-0 up from the first leg against Milan. 7 o'clock. BT
Oh no, and I don't. I've never seen any of these players take a penalty. It's a Andrew Dallas.
City 1. Real Madrid 1. You don't miss that. Wednesday 7 o'clock.
Oi, with 9 men. What the fuck?
Dallas has made the run.
Gee, St Mirren, are you?
Cameron was the
St. St Mirren, are you shite?
Oldacre with the pass.
St Mirren, are you shite? You let a team get a point with 9 men. Oh!
Felt there was a deflection on there. I thought it was an
and we knew he'd go and score. Colcroft. Why couldn't you just play the ball across to Dobra? Just put the ball up towards Dobra, and that would have been a tap-in. Oh, here we go. Okay, I've got an interesting question, but I'm actually I'll answer. Opinions on Oxford City versus St Albans in the National League South playoff. I like to give my interest because one of these sides will be playing them next season, so it'll be fair. I'm gonna I'm gonna say the one team I actually would like to see go up, because I have seen St Albans play because they've had a couple of big teams in the FA Cup. I've never seen Oxford City, even though I've heard of the name. So I would say Oxford City, just because it's a team I've never really seen play. So it'd be good because you'd be able to see them play live sometimes as on TV. So it'd be interesting. They've never been in St Albans. I don't think I've never been in, but I have seen St Albans play live before because of the fact they played Avon and Waterlooville. So in the past, but I have seen Oxford. Oxford City. Oh no, that's Oxford. You're talking about the other team in Oxford, because there's two teams in Oxford. Because there's Oxford City and there's Oxford United. Grimes, why are you... Oh, bring on Ollie Banks, we're going for experience. There goes, the last 20 minutes is gonna stressful. Yes, it's going to be stressful. Stressful as heck. I won't be able to focus. Aye. And this is actually quite good what someone's put. The National League need to promote the top two. Literally everybody has been saying that it should be that top two in the National League should go up, and theoretically I think that should be the case. So I vouch for that. Be by yeah. So then if it is the playoffs, then it wouldn't be from 2nd to 7th. It would then be from 3rd to 8th. They would still keep it the same number of teams in the playoffs. Well, it looks a bit odd that 8th place you can get in the playoffs. Yeah, Macaulay Langstaff, who's only had 3 touches all game and literally done nothing in the second half. Oh. Have it, Jamie Grimes. Have that Macaulay Langstaff. You've just literally got out-muscled by Jamie Grimes, of all people. Have it. I thought you were supposed to be good. Well, you got absolutely out-muscled. But he did, yeah. Yeah, but literally on the evidence, I thought it would be good holding up play or something. He literally got out muscled so easily. Let's keep going. 90 minutes to go. Or 80 minutes, no, whatever it is. And, folks, I will also give you my opinion, because I've done National League South. I think it's just right that I do National League North to be on the respectful end of it, because you can't miss out one and not do the other, which is Brackley Town versus Kidderminster Harriers. I would like it. It'd be nice to see Brackley Town in it, because they've never been in that level before. Kidderminster Harriers have. But hopefully all being well, I'll put on that one. I'll put Brackley Town up for that one. But I know in my head that it's gonna be a Kingdom Areas win, just because of the way they won the last game was just unreal. Do they win and batter the team in the semi-final of their playoff and 4-1, and their side finished second who they beat in the actual league? Oh, because I'm saying, because you got National League South playoff, National League North playoff, which is Brackley Town versus Kingdom Areas, and Kingdom Areas, I said to people, I think they're going to go up due to the fact that in their semi-final, they beat second place Kings Lynn 4-1, who literally lost out on the league title by a point. So it shows in any league, you can have a good season, and when it comes to the playoffs, it doesn't matter what happened in the actual season, because the playoffs, it's all back. You're all in a level playing field. Well done, well done, well done, Clements. Rugby, Saracens versus Northampton. I won't be surprised if Sarries are actually battering them. I won't be surprised. Referee. So you say offside, but then the keeper still decides to come out and then literally take our striker out. What an idiot of a goalkeeper. I hate the Notts County keeper. Absolutely hate him.
Finished fifth last season, a 25-point improvement this time. A title race for the ages with Wrexham.
Wow, Saracens 24, Northampton 15. Jeez. Oh God, I got the stress tomorrow because Sale are playing Leicester Tigers in the other semi-final. So, the actual attendance for the National League Playoff Final is 38,138. That's the attendance. 38. Now that's going to be a good game not long, which is playoff for the championship, which is Sunderland versus Luton. I won't be surprised if Stadium of Light is sold out for that game, because they usually create a good atmosphere when it's sold out. And then you got Salford City versus Stockport, Plumbing County. Can we not have you get going up, not Stockport County, just in case we go up, because then we can play you again and beat you. Well, I'm not going to get too ahead of myself, because it still could come to bite me on the arse. Wow, in the Bundesliga it finished Schalke 0, Bayern Munich 6. Schalke got absolutely clean crackered.
Two semi-finals that we saw last weekend, so dramatic. It would have taken a lot out of the legs. Lots of players, two unchanged lineups today as well.
Go on, Spar Rights! Go on, Spar Rights! Go on, Spar Rights!
The end of a long, hard season.
There we go.
You're surely having to dig so deep. Palmer.
Come on, keep the pressure. Oh no. No! Why now? Oh no. Oh no. Why? He's taking off Andrew Dow or something. Joe, fuck you ass Quigley.
Bostock. Jones. Early crossing this time, but it's
But the only thing,
I'd have to say that's probably summed up Notts County's last 15 minutes. Lacking quality.
but it, but the, but the only difference is he is the only other striker that's on the bench.
And then Cooley stepping up and taking the penalty, which could prove to be a huge goal.
We used to have another striker, but I don't know if he's injured, which is Kwasi Asante.
they certainly hope so. Quickly, the player who is coming on here. He's been with the
Yeah, why you not bring on Paul McCowan, you twat? And he's on loan.
He scored in the calendar year, 15 matches without a goal, but
Oh my God.
season, and he's a good target man.
Oh my God, have I just heard that stat? Oh my God, have I just heard that stat correctly?
Well, he's had a difficult career at Chesterfield, but
That Joe Quigley apparently has not scored in this calendar year.
Early involvement here. Quickly pulls it back.
What? What?
Vanderbilt,
Nah, have I heard that? Yeah. Do you know what's funny? What's funny? Dallas on loan. Paul McCowan on loan. Akinola on loan.
Grimes.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? Akinola, we've actually got him from Arsenal. He's from Arsenal's academy.
King.
No. I hate the guy. I hate the guy to the point where I would tell him you're on your bikes and bugger off.
Chesterfield's Paul Cook. Got them promoted to League One in 2014.
But the only good thing is we have got one decent player that can give him that support, which is Dobra. Yeah, at least they're still on the pitch, but at least.
Final 10 minutes.
But most of the time, if Quigley doesn't score, he tends to be the assister most of the time, even though he's up front. Hey! And you know what's even funny? Man of the match, Chelsea game, Raheem Sterling. Man of the match.
County going to leave it late again, just as they did last weekend. Not showing too many signs.
Joe Quigley comes man of the match, he doesn't bugger all. Man of the match, Andrew Dallas, because he's the guy who scored the goal.
don't really remember Simmons making too many saves. At the moment, things are not just
And Paul McCowan, he can also score.
a really good first 15 minutes of this second half.
This Chesterfield's first National League promotion final. Whilst the Notts
Yeah, he can.
here before and felt the disappointment beaten by Harrogate in 2020.
Yeah. Let's have a look. So I'm gonna have a look at this because it's stats for this season. Because I'm gonna have a look at this, and I'm gonna be pissed.
Slocum was well off his line. Did he keep that in or not? I thought that had gone out of play, I have to say.
Ah!
Jones,
Joe Quigley has played 40 games this year.
Palmer,
Oh my God! I cannot believe I'm about. I could.
told our guys have had a look at that again.
He's actually played 42 games.
Take it out of play, so they're a bit lucky there, Notts County. Rodriguez,
This is where I'm saying I can't believe I'm going to say this.
foul by Clements.
I cannot believe I'm about to say this. But I can't. But I'm trying to figure out what stat it is. Which one's which? Oh, okay. He's assisted once, and goals scored. He's only scored 7.
When you switch flanks and you go one-on-one against the player you're going up against, you get that bit of confidence by winning an early free kick. Simple and then Chesterfield don't drop too deep.
7 for 42. You played 42 games and you only scored 7.
Simmons somehow.
What?
Palmer and Jones stood either side of the ball. Goalkeeper.
He's in form.
Forward for the Magpies. Grimes slipped there. Left by Jones.
Oh, come on, defend. Defend.
Palmer
Way! And but do you know what's even more funny? And do you want to know what makes it a bit more laughable? Is one assist happened to be against Notts County.
Lacking in ideas as much as confidence, and credit to Chesterfield.
So
the game plan at the moment for Falkirk's side is working perfectly.
I can tell you, I can see.
Been very disciplined in his second half.
So the teams that he has scored against were Oldham, Southend, Gateshead, Solihull Moors, Scunthorpe and Dorking, all the sides literally fighting at the bottom of the table for relegation. He couldn't score. Yes, he could score against a weaker team in the league, but couldn't score against any of the big boys.
Cameron, Bostock, Remain,
Oh, bring on Paul McCallum and go 2 up front.
Palmer. Notts County will try again.
But at least you got that threat up front, because if Quigley goes and does like an air shot or something like that, at least you know you got another striker there that could get to that ball in if it happens.
Really difficult header to make that for Rodriguez.
Gonna have a look at the stats. Oh, it said we have Quigley at Torquay a few years back, was bloody useless.
And at the moment, the penetration that they're showing, the quality they're showing at the minute, hasn't quite been there.
Yeah, let's go Andrew. Let's go Andrew Dallas. Just to put the stats in comparison, and there's gonna be no comparison. But you know what's gonna be even more funny? I didn't even know he's a part of this staff, and until a few weeks ago. I can't believe we got Kieran Dyer in our staff. But it turns out in their careers they're actually good friends. Kieran Dyer and Paul Cook. So he basically is giving him a hand in coaching, but just learning from him by just being a part of the staff for when if he wants to go into the coaching role. And he was a decent player in his day, was Kieran Dyer. Oh my God, Liam Mandeville got the ball passed to him, had to literally shoot straight away and miss completely. But that's when you're put under pressure. Here we go. Andrew Dallas has played 12 games for Chesterfield on loan and scored 6 goals. But now I call it 7. I call it 7 now. 12. Ah. Ah, Mandeville's a legend. And you know that this player's also had the Football League experience. He's played for Cambridge United.
Chesterfield seek to see it out. The Football League edging ever closer for the Spyrites, but this is Nemain.
And also he could, yeah, and he could also get into the Scotland team if he wants to, because he's Scottish as well.
To make the most of all these free kicks, they've had so many of them.
I think it's clever play there from Cameron because he knows the foul's going to be coming in.
Yep. Oh, it would be oh no.
Themselves that free kick, as you mentioned, they've had probably 4 or 5 now these angles.
Yeah, because of a stupid player went and did a stupid challenge. Mandeville just went and did a silly swipe, just out of nothing when there was no need.
Remember, only once in all competitions have Notts County failed to score this season, and that was a draw.
I'm not.
They still believe. We still think there will be one last chance, perhaps, for their side.
Yeah.
At the end of normal time against Bournemouth, and then right at the end of
Yeah, but I bet you it's the most stupidest goal ever. Oh my God. Do you want to know what's even more annoying? The ball was literally at the keeper and the keeper let it go through his fingers. Same as what happened to Wednesday yesterday. Literally, the keeper, Bostock didn't even put the ball into the box. He just put it straight at the keeper and the keeper just let it go in. So basically, the keeper's basically Done us over. Oh my God, the keeper literally had it. The keeper had it and let it go underneath his body. And he literally dived on top of it. Yeah.
Just gets it horribly, horribly wrong.
What a release of emotion. The playoffs are delivering yet again. You can never rule anything out.
Oh, so now wow. So now we're actually bringing someone on who can actually maybe do something. We're now bringing on Akinola. But I can go on. Go on. Oh! Shoot! Penalty! Penalty! Penalty, you cunt! Yeah, because Akinola literally was about to go for the shot, and then the player decided, oh, instead of fouling you, I'm just going to push you over. And usually in the penalty area, you do a push. Right, so thank you, ref. I'm glad you've done that, because at least you're not going to give us something, you're not going to give them something. Yep, the player just literally goes and pushes him fully over. He doesn't even go for the ball, he just puts his hand on the player and pushes him over. But you have seen, but you have seen them given when they're in the box. That's why I say this to you, I say it to my dad all the time, I hate National League refs. I fucking despise them because they never give you penalties. They hardly give penalties and free kicks. They're the most... They're the most lenient... Quickly! So quickly! Oh, twat, you are a cunt. Free kick, well done. Keep pressing. Don't let us down. 5 minutes.
A minimum of 5 minutes added time.
Come on, just someone get your head onto it. Let someone get your head onto it. And please, if it's Joe Quigley, then I've eaten my own hat, and Paul Cook's a genius. But I can't yet.
It's football on a knife edge, this. Next goal, the winner, territory here.
Come on, King, put a good ball in the box. You're actually decent at free kicks, sir. So we know it's going to be going straight into the melting pot.
King to swing it in, he's got too much.
Blood fucking shit, King, you twat! Fuck's sake!
I love the playoffs, Adam. Absolute torture for the fans of the clubs involved, though. As neutrals, we love it, but goodness me.
Never ceases to amaze us, does it?
This is bullshit, man. You had a good opportunity to put the ball in the box for a free kick, and what do? Oh, I just put it up so high that no one can jump up for it.
Jones was brought down.
Oi, twat! Oh,
He's done this before, I'm sorry.
that is disgusting. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Book him. Book him.
Now far too easily.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have gone to the back of him and tried out and try and putting his elbow in his back.
Just get up, honestly. You're embarrassing yourself, you're embarrassing the club. Get up.
He is a really talented player, Armando Dobra, but you're not the first person I've heard question.
Ah.
You let yourself down as a footballer there, Adam. We know about his qualities, but you see that other side of his game sometimes.
Come on, keep fighting to the last, boys. Come on. Don't let your heads drop.
Jones heading towards extra time. Langstaff looking to get in. It's just
Way!
sort of ball that he thrives on.
Yeah, maybe needing that kind of ball to fall to him more
Oh, Cook! Can you please bring on Paul McCowan so at least we actually have someone who can actually score a goal? We do have Mandeville, we do have someone else. We do have Dobra, so at least we have got... Why have you not run? You twat! Oh, I'll decide I'll do my run. No, I'll fucking stop.
Clearly see the game plan in the second half was to sit back and absorb the pressure and try and pound the counter. I don't think you'd have expected the goal to happen from the way that it did.
Fitzsimmons, for those of you who don't know, a former Notts County goalkeeper as well.
Come on, lads. Come on, just one more chance. That's all we need.
Played wide by Oldacre. King. One last chance, perhaps, to avoid extra time. Put into touch by Palmer. I don't mind another half an hour of this.
Come on, lads.
Tomorrow you'll suit for another half an hour.
Long from Slocum, up towards Langstaff. Palmer with that.
Well done, Palmer.
Relieves the pressure there.
Palmer and Grimes for me have been
Yeah,
excellent.
they've done well. They've done well as a pair. They've really stopped the supply at source. Really, when that ball has gone through to Langstaff.
Go on, Akinola. I actually got to liking this young whippersnapper. Paul Cook, can you sign this youngster, please? This youngster's actually quite decent.
In this second half, and yes, the goal was slightly fortunate with the goalkeeper mistake, but I think they need to offer a little bit more with the ball in the extra time periods. But they certainly have given Notts County a very, very good game and has pushed them all the way.
One last attack, perhaps. Up it goes towards Langstaff.
Well done, well done.
Well, we all know by now, nothing is
Extra time when it shouldn't have been extra time.
in the National League playoffs. Fitzsimmons will be so frustrated.
Well, it's all because of Fitzsimmons shite.
Goal for Notts County in the
Literally, not all the rest of the players played absolutely brilliant. He's the cock up of the bunch.
Fitzsimmons, and it takes us to extra time at Wembley. Another half an hour to come in this.
That's why I'm not blaming any other player other than him, because the rest of them have all played brilliant. He's the one that made the error, and he's accountable for the error because no one else literally did anything. So he's fully to blame.
Welcome to the big showdown. Boom.
He ain't. He's a twat. That's what I'm looking for, folks. Ready for extra time, which is going to be stressful enough. That's an interesting question. Thank you very much for your question. Who are Chesterfield's biggest rivals? That's very simple. It's Mansfield. If you said that to any Chesterfield fan, they would say Mansfield. Yeah? Ah, okay. Fair enough. So close yet so far.
worked well. I mean, Joey Jones and Aaron Manning swap over. That's worked for County.
Yeah, it has. I think it's bringing Macaulay Langstaff into the game a little bit more because you can see more of a pass and they're trying to be braver on that final pass, which is working.
Okay, they are good to go again. 30 minutes, all penalties to sort out who joins Paul in the EFL. This is tense, Adam and Adam.
Hoping for the best.
And these two sets of supporters who've both been through so much,
I can't say much.
for success, for better times, back-to-back relegations followed by 4
That.
seasons and 2 failed playoff attempts for Chesterfield at this level.
Come on, Chesterfield. We'd beat Notts County, these Nottingham shit bastards.
For one of them, all that frustration will end today. For the other, it's right back to square one. So much riding on this next half an hour, possibly even penalties as well.
Don't say penalties, 'cause I've never seen any of these players take a penalty in my life. Except for Andrew. Except for Andrew Dowers. Oh, wait. If we do get the penalties, we're not gonna score one because the best penalty taker is off the fucking pitch.
They've got to be brave with the ball second half in this first half of extra time. So I didn't think at all they did enough with the ball to really cause Notts County too many problems. It almost came from Notts County mistakes from the back that almost led to opportunities and chances. But the way that Paul Cook's made the subs in the second half, that the balance of the side is still there for Chesterfield to go forwards, even without the lights of...
Come on, lads.
How much, Adam, in that sort of situation as you're just ahead of half-time, you're looking to your manager to follow their lead, even just in terms as much as body language. I felt both managers seemed to be going all out there to try and look positive.
Yeah, I mean, you'll have a manager
Look
that's...
relaxed.
Yeah, I mean, you'll have a manager in Paul Cook that needs to lift his players again after that late goal. And then all of a sudden you've got a manager in Luke Williams that needs to try and galvanise his players to keep going. Because they had Chesterfield on the ropes.
Chesterfield, come on, boys. We have the faith, we have the faith, we have the faith. We have the faith, we have the faith. Come on, Chesterfield.
These two clubs with so much history, the world's oldest and 4th oldest professional.
La 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 la. Go on. Oh, Akinola.
So often,
Ah!
Notts County, their supporters must have their hearts in their mouths at times. Palmer couldn't squeeze it.
Come on.
To Namaid. Akinola.
Akinola, good pass.
Player over here, Dobra.
Dobra. Go on, Amando.
He's in the middle. Dobra might go alone.
Amando! Dobra! Albanian magic! Albanian magic!
3 minutes into extra time.
Come on, Armando! Armando! We are going to the wing! Armando! We are done with We are going for the wing! Good, Dobra! What a finish! That is a good finish and a half. You might not have seen it yet because you might be behind. But what a goal, Armando Dobra. That's what he's capable of, because most of his goals he's scored in the league have been like that, because he's good at jinking in and doing that.
In all competitions this season, that's number 12.
12 goals in all competitions.
And having got back into it right at the end of normal time, Notts County have got to rescue this all over again.
Unbelievable, really is. They just moved the ball quickly and they created...
That shows how much Paul Cook has got an influence in this team when you can see the goal. He has a massive goal here and it works. What's happened here? Oh, Oldacre was down injured. He's another good player for us. I don't want us to get injured.
Which is why he's having to wait to come back on. He's now back on here. What a topsy-turvy game this is. And where will it take us next?
One thing I'm gonna say it's on the speculation. If we go up, I bet it will be like 90 plus pace on FIFA.
Nemain away from the challenge of King. And this is Palmer and
I've got it because of how quick he is in real life. He's gonna have like 89 pace or about 90 or about round about then.
Cameron.
He's our fastest player on that pitch.
Only made, you know,
Other than the other one would be Akinola,
He's been out for a while with a hamstring injury.
and he's only about 18, 19. He's got some pace on him.
After 85 minutes has started now the final. And scored
That guy's all right, but he does too much fouling and gets booked. But for the first time in age, but the good thing about him at the moment in a big pressure game, he's not gone in for stupid challenges. Yeah, I'm just doing saying. Ah, here we go. Here we go. My son. Oh, here we go. This is what you guys have put. So I'll put. See what you put. My son's mate has gone to Wembley. He's been a Sparrow all of his life. Followed them home and away. He's going to be gutted if they lose, which is fair enough. And he's also put, I love seeing the young fans with passion. That's what you want. But these would not have felt what I have felt. I basically sat and watched this team for 2 years and we had a double relegation. And that was when I was a season ticket holder for 5 years, and 2 of them I saw 2 relegations in about 5 years. So it shows how bad luck I was. The bad luck. Yeah, but that was when we were literally getting rid of a manager, getting a new one in, getting rid of one and getting a new one in. We had about 6 or 7 managers in the space of 2 years.
quickly competing with Cameron.
The only player that I'm a bit surprised never got into this team was Ukabullum. And I rate that lad. And that guy's been in the AC Milan, Ukabullum. The guy who's basically famous because he was at the AC Milan Academy.
King goes forward to take the throw-in.
Yeah, we got him from our friends from down the road, Matt Locktown, which we're good friends with. Just don't bottle it. That's the main thing. But you're not bad luck. I cast myself as bad luck every time I seem to say something and something bad happens.
We haven't really seen him get into too many of these positions, but we see him time and time again in the Chesterfield shirt.
Got 12 assists in the league this season, the club's top creator.
What? Wow. There we go. I don't have to say that stat. They've already just said it for me. The most assists and best creator is actually Jeff King.
Cameron. To be playoff disappointment again for Cameron.
And also most of his goals have come from free kicks.
Pass was
We'll definitely need to get a third. Because there's still a chance Notts County could still get back into this. Oh, look him.
clear up towards Langstaff.
That's what I mean. We need to get another one just to have that cushion.
He's played really well in that midfield, like Jones said.
I think he's been a wonderful signing, hasn't he, Gordon?
Yeah, I mean, experience and balances with Old Acre. He can play alongside Banks in that midfield. It's a role that you probably can't really see in terms of you're not here. The amount of running that he's done, the importance of breaking up play in that midfield.
Well, before he came,
Just keep putting your questions in the chat, folks. Like, sub, and subscribe if you're new to the channel.
play anywhere near as much as I'm sure he would have liked, but given an opportunity last summer by Paul Cook, and he's really grasped that opportunity, and it goes to the mains. Just a heavy presence.
Oh yeah, because I remember I remember he played against England in the Nations League when we Albanian played against them. I forgot about that.
Palmer. Good run here by Langstaff. He's got it behind.
Way! First proper chance Langstaff in that whole game and he's had to take to extra time.
Chance, isn't he? He's been waiting for that chance. Now he's had the chance.
How weird is that? It took Langstaff to nearly 10 minutes into extra time to have his first proper opportunity.
Up like that. You have to go with the run.
replacement for goals. One that had stood since 1984. Club's record goal scorer as well in a single season. Can he get one in extra time? Foul on Bostock by Banks.
What? Longstaff? Do you want to know what's funny? That's the only... Yep, that shows how poor Longstaff has been all game.
Never stops, does he? Paul Cook up and down that touchline. I've said before, we should have a camera.
But the other thing that a lot of people have said, if Luton were to go up, they would have to redo their stadium up, I think. Because is there like Premier League rules or any stuff like that? Because you're gonna, and also that away end's not gonna, because you got to have a certain amount of away fans in it, and there's not gonna be enough for the Premier League. So basically they would have to move from where they are. So unlucky Luton. So, but you know them, they'll fight to keep that stadium to use for the Premier League, but they might have to move. Wait, Jeff King, it's took you 11 minutes into extra time to get your first booking of the day to finally get booked. Go on, Akinola, unlucky. Unlucky. Yep, I like what King's doing to get a yellow card. He took one for the team by just yanking his shirt to the point where he couldn't move. I'd take that. Could at this point you do anything for your team? It's just a typical Jeff King yellow card, yeah. But also he stresses me out. Wow, no wonder I get stressed with Jeff King. He's the top yellow. He gets the most yellow cards of anyone in the league 4 years running. No, but that shows that how passionate he is. Because when you're passionate, you're going for a lot of challenges. But it's just referees might just not like how he plays. What well defended to a... Oh, well done, Jones. Another player with I want to say EFL experience. I say the most EFL experience out of our team. Whoa! Come on, don't be injured. Don't be injured. You are our best player. Oh, he's got cramp. One of our players just gone down with cramp, but it's understandable when you're doing so well. You're going to get cramp for playing long periods of the game. But it's going to be the same for most players. Physical effect on the legs of the players. Spare thought for the referee as well, who needed a bit of water there. That call out. And he's a decent player, but I just don't want him to go off. Then we definitely are screwed if he has to go off.
And then he put it into that one-on-one situation, and that's what you need to try and do. I just think Rawlinson could just do a little bit more to go and stop that, to stop him cutting inside on his right foot. But when he does, Adam...
So it's weird how his goal was basically like a FIFA goal.
Worthy of winning any game of football.
Mandeville had been taken off. Rushed onto the pitch to celebrate there.
Oh yeah, Mandeville got... What? Oh yeah, Akinola came on from Mandeville. I forgot about that. And since Akinola's come on, he's actually had it not done that bad.
Amazing game, the 3-3 draw with West Brom in Derbyshire. No bigger goal
So actually,
than he scored today.
it's not that bad. Him going off because he's getting on.
A minimum of 3 minutes added time at the end of the first period of extra time.
Come on, just hang on to half time of extra time, then we know we're only 15 minutes away. But I don't want to think like that.
Unchallenged header for Grimes. Cameron. Oh, this promotion final.
I can't believe most people predicted that it would be a Notts County Chesterfield playoff final.
Full of wow moments, hasn't it? Is there going to be more? Nemain's got in behind. It's a fantastic.
What a defensive! What a hit by Palmer! I just thought I'm gonna run up to him, and instead of kicking the player, I'm just gonna whack the ball wet and see where it goes. That's a proper defender. I bet he used to be like that when you were a defender. Instead of going in for a challenge, you just see the ball, and what you do is you just run up to it. Instead of kicking and going in for a challenge on the player, you just kick the ball as far as it can go, and you don't care where it goes.
Plenty for Palmer to aim at.
So it's basically just hoofing it like out of play, but you do it with so much force.
Did well there, Fitzsimmons. And it goes to Jones.
That's what Palmer just did. He just did it with force and didn't care where it landed.
Still plenty in the box here for Notts County.
And that's what I want. That's what I want to see, the passion from the players.
It's a really deep cross.
What the fuck? No. Did I just see that from Wee Banks just try to do just literally an overhead clearance? Are our players getting that clever that now they wanting to do bicycle kick clearances?
Jones with the cross. Grimes with the kick.
It just looks weird. That did.
Of this first period of extra time. Bostock sends one in. Grimes with the header clear.
Let's get to half time of extra time like we did in the first of a normal time, and then I'll be happy.
That was a tired-looking challenge. Grimes with another header clear.
Come on, get it out!
In terms of your positioning, being ready for those crosses coming in.
Rodriguez plays it.
Out! Get out!
Well, his reaction says it all.
I'm getting...
But when you look at a goalkeeper, and
Chesterfield, you're going to make me have a heart attack.
you fear for the worst. And if he's got a little bit more curl on that, then that's going to hit the back of the net.
They're going to make me have a heart attack if they're not careful.
Heart monitor on Luke Williams right now. It'd be off the scale. I'm a neutral and mine's pounding. Don't know yours.
Come on, I don't want Dobra to go off.
And apparently Jeff King has said to the Chesterfield bench that he feels like he needs to come off. But I'm hearing the message he's got from the bench is no, you're staying on.
Wow. How weird is that? Do you know usually when you see a player tell a manager, I want to go off, but usually they'll bring him off.
For a while now as well. Not just this game, Adam.
I bet you've noticed that before.
So much out of these players. And you know, when you get a Football League promotion from this league, my goodness, you've earned it, haven't
Well,
you?
you do, yeah.
Doing that good one.
When you talk about the Championship into the Premier League,
Anyway, that's better.
this is equally as hard to get into the Football League. Getting out of this division for me is the
That was weird because Jeff King's even gone and said to Paul Cook, I want to come off. And he's basically been told by his manager, you're staying on.
champion then and a playoff winner.
It's like a lot of our players are coming, both players are coming down with cramp and everything.
Opportunity and chance to be promoted season after season.
These two sides
But it's understandable when you're playing so much and giving it your all.
and there is half-time in extra time.
Half time and extra time, folks. 15 minutes from promotion. I said that when we played 60 minutes. Oh, we're half an hour from promotion. And then what happens? Yeah. I just gotta keep the faith.
So
That's all I can do at the moment. Keep the faith.
But Notts County knocking on the door. But you can sense, Aaron McLean, that bodies are starting to feel the effect of this big pitch.
Yeah, well, listen, Jeff King and Dobra especially, really feeling the effects. Now, Chesterfield have only got one sub to make, so it's a decision. Which one of you is going to be able to continue, and which one is it going to cost you in the end?
Yeah, and I think they were ready to bring Jeff King off for Lawrence Maguire, but Dobra is in such difficulty that they're not sure what to do.
Well, Paul Cook's in a bit of a puzzle now.
Especially the way Dobra's put it, as I said in the first half, I thought he was magnificent. He's been up and down all day, scored a wonderful goal, and he's worked really hard, so there's no doubt he's knackered, but it's which one has...
Because he's now got to make a decision who he's going to take off. It's going to be Dobra or is it going to be Jeff King?
Not the easiest, but still.
No, not easy chances, not guilty.
Because Jeff King said he wants to come off. But then you've also got Dobra, who at the moment I think can hardly even walk.
Second one was a sort of half chance, but he is
But he has been putting a massive shift.
perhaps really in the main, hasn't he? He just needs that one big chance.
Yeah, in fact, a great chance fell to Rawlinson, which probably isn't with respect.
So in fairness, I would take off Dobra just for the sake of him just not getting injured. Because you don't want him being injured and then not be fit for next season, if in the Football League or in the National League.
I mean, he's gone through the emotions. Both managers have. You get on the touchline, there's no doubt about that. But these moments now as a player,
Or I would take the risk, keep him on, because you know you're going to have that pace to just go forward.
for the shirt, for the club to try and get over the line.
You got to think of it. I'm thinking it in two ways, but I don't know which ways.
And desire now to just keep going, for Notts County, they have to just keep knocking on the door.
I can't believe the one player that I ridiculed for so long could be on the verge of lifting a trophy to getting us promoted. I can't believe I'm saying this. Jamie Grimes, I've been saying you most of the year because he's mostly at fault for most of the goals that we conceded.
Big effort. Here we go. Final 15 minutes of this National League season. These fans have gone through so many emotions in so many different games. They've tried
I gone through most of emotions. I went through it last year, thinking we were going to make it to a final, and then we lost to Solihull Moors. So I know what it feels, but not to do it in the final yet. Yep, Dobra's gone off.
for today. He's had to go
He deserves to go off. He's run a massive shift. Lawrence Maguire, legend, getting legend. Now that guy's a proper lad, proper talent. That guy's basically Chesterfield through and through. So it's good to. So I'll be very gutted if he didn't get on.
Believe they will get that chance. And when you've got a guy that's scored
Is he going to be better than his brother?
you have to believe that you've got to find one chance for him. Big 15 minutes now for Notts County to get themselves back into this game.
Because even you don't like Harry Maguire.
chasing Akinolas. Made a run into the box. Quickly decided to hold on to it, but he's wriggled.
Go on quickly! Go on quickly!
And who can he put it across for?
Oh.
Akinola's gone down. It's a
But how on earth is these referees? Chesterfield could have at least have had 2 penalties.
Keeping a real eye on him.
Because that Canola's causing a lot of problems to this Notts County defence.
Come on. They've managed to keep the ball further up the field because of him.
These players do not like Akinola.
It's a bit clumsy there from Boston.
I'll give him that.
Comes across there.
Just keep going. Just keep pressing. The more you press, the we might get the third, and that'll be game over. Or just keep going.
Grimes was arriving. Did well there.
Is it still 1-0 Luton?
Rodriguez.
That's what I was just making sure.
Time and space for the name.
But also in that game, Luton have also got to watch out for the main player for Sunderland, which is called Amandiaro. Don't get him on the ball. That guy can score from anywhere. So that's
The main. Really well done that by Akinola.
Akinola.
That's what he does with it next, which put his side back into trouble.
Bostock. They got that late equaliser. And had a at the end of the 90. Nemain. Palmer. So often Palmer unlocks the door. That's a good ball by Rodriguez.
Well done, Palmer.
Will come straight back out the spy rights. Cameron with the cross. And Langstaff was in there. And it's dropped kindly.
Oh my God, how fucking lucky are these cunts getting? Both of their goals have been by luck. Literally, we've had to work for our goals, but they're getting literally deflections and everything.
He does it in the biggest game of the campaign. Fitzsimmons is beaten again. It's 2-2 at Wembley.
Yeah, I had to take a massive deflection to actually loop over the keeper. So that's just good. That's just good fortune.
And Cameron does brilliantly with that first touch to keep the ball alive.
Banks did the right thing trying to get a block onto it, but it's just unfortunate when in the back of the net. There's nothing you can do about it.
And sometimes they are the ones you don't always hit the best at them, but somehow find the back of the net.
Got them all off the bench. Well, he had a frustrating semi-final, Rodriguez. He's been way off his best again today.
We could have scored at
Where you and I are just looking at each other and you just
I would say we could have been winning. We could have scored at least 4 goals in this game because we should have had at least 2 penalties in this game.
crazy.
Yeah, I think I gave up about 2,000.
But these referees don't like giving penalties.
When you think about Covenant in the final, how things can change so quickly in an instance.
Crazy, but I love it.
But it is, yeah.
I'm not. Yeah.
Scott's chasing this. He got to that as well. He's kept it in. Nemain. And Nemain still. And Langstaff's in there. And it was eventually...
Come on, Chesterfield.
To Akinola.
These county towels are really up now.
Go on, Akinola.
To dig in. Because at the minute, there's not
Oh,
all over.
someone go and support him.
Everything out there. Bostock. Breathless at Wembley. Palmer. Rodriguez. Nemain. Here they come again. Still Nemain.
Because sadly, I actually would say we've been the better team through literally the entire game. Notts County've been poor all game.
Defending by
And just had to have 2 lucky shots.
Notts County sends blood here. Headed clear by Oldacre.
The problem is every time he goes
They said that when they were 1-1, and they couldn't even do it then.
close the ball down. So there's so much space there.
Another one fired in. Came off Akinola. Scott.
Well, Nakadola.
Cameron. Scott. Nemain. Scott. Just behind Langstaff and
Bloody hell.
slice that. Could have gone anywhere. Real pressure now from Notts County.
Well, they're going out for the knockout blow, aren't they, Notts County? Attacking their fans, attacking that end. You just kind of feel that Chesterfield are hanging on.
You said that in the first. You said that in normal time when they equalised.
Can they win it before penalties, one of these sides? It's all Notts County right now. Jones will take the corner. Everybody back for the spy rights.
Get it
With
out.
a towering header clear.
Go on, Oldacre.
Oldacre. He's not got anything in the way of support. And they were in no rush to try and help him out there in terms of support, the Chesterfield players. So many of those out there right now, they're playing on fumes.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? So the petrol lights have come on. And they're really just...
Oh, I can know you could have done better with your header.
Scott. And still. And still.
Well done.
And it breaks for Palmer. Still they can't
Get it cleared.
Staff.
Well done, ref.
The challenge from King Rodriguez. Feels he got the ball.
I don't think he needed to be doing that, Adam, because all Jeff Keating's going to do is just fall over. Rodriguez is saying he's played a lot of the ball, but I don't think so there. which will now just give the time for Chesterfield just to wind down the clock a little bit.
They're going through all the emotions. Minutes to go. I don't want this season to end. I bet the Wrexham fans are glad they're not going through this. I think this is what you call doing it the hard way.
Yeah.
Cameron. Nemain.
It's interesting now that they've gone to a back five. Akinola's now gone to that right-hand side, and King just pushed into that midfield area.
We're now going into a back five. Are we now very desperate?
Bit rash that from Grimes. The referee wants a word at the very least.
Are we that desperate we're going into a back five?
Yeah, hard challenge there from Jamie Grimes there on Scott.
Now, because most of our players are going down with cramp.
Certainly felt the full force of that challenge.
Booking then for Grimes. Only Chesterfield player to start every single league game this season. He's been a colossus.
Come on, lads.
Another Notts fans making the majority of the noise right now. Bostock lays it short, gets it back again on Palmer.
Come on, get it out.
The header clear. Just feels like attack against defence at the moment.
Why are you just clearing the ball when we need to go forward?
In that second half, and I'd say for the majority of extra time, apart from that one bit of brilliance from Bobra that thought maybe of just giving Chesterfield the winner.
Palmer. Nemain.
Go on, Palmer.
Matt Palmer brought down there. Big shout from the Notts fans behind the goal. The prospects of penalties looming large now. 5 minutes to go.
Come on, lads.
Changes when Notts County are around. Palmer, Nemain, Cameron. Nemain continued his run.
Well done, Palmer. Go on, Banks.
He's got the pace.
Go on, Banks.
Only quickly arriving in support.
Oh.
They needed that bit of respite though, Chesterfield. That's a good ball out wide. Scott, they're backing up a bit here. That's a
Well done, Jones.
defending there.
Oh, is that King? That's surprising.
Notts County
Oh, go on quickly if you can get to that now.
quickly
The guy's slow as fuck.
chases that without success. Baldwin. The latest-
Literally everyone's going down with cramp. Hey up, Kieran Dyer. Hey up.
Slight change being made here by Notts County. Just less than 4 minutes to go now. Brindley coming on, one of the players who was involved in the last promotion final here for Notts County when they lost to Harrogate in 2020. Says he has a feeling of unfinished business in terms of Notts and getting back to the EFL.
Substitution for Notts County, leaving the field.
Come on, lads.
Baldwin played his part big time in the semi-final with those 2 goals. Really struggling here in the closing stages of extra time. And Brindley, who's in his 4th season with Notts, comes on here. And the League One playoffs with Rotherham almost a decade ago now, back in 2014. How much as a player in these circumstances you're thinking about penalties? And of course the sub-goalkeeper for Notts County is Archie Mayer. Brindley. Just about stayed in. Palmer.
Come on, lads.
Jones. Throw into Notts County. Palmer. Jones. Is there one last twist in the tail here, Jones?
Don't say anything, please, commentator.
Play it back to him, Brindley. It's a busy box. It's going to come all the way out here to Cameron. He's got Nemain in front of him. Nemain.
Penalties by the looks of it, yeah.
Cameron.
I've never seen most of these players even take a penalty.
Probing here.
So I don't know if we're actually any decent.
Nemain. Always away, and the referee's allowed it to go. Palmer. Is there a way through here for Notts County? Right at the end of extra.
Oh, fuck.
Jones. Worth the shot.
Fuck.
Not too far away. Is that the last chance you won?
I think Notts County are bigger bottle drops than Chelsea, Arsenal, Sheffield Wednesday are my favourite. We can wonder it in your opinion, pal, but that's just what you say. Because you would.
Slocum, who made the error for the first goal for Chesterfield, is replaced here.
Wow, they're bringing on the substitute goalkeeper, Notts County. They must be that desperate.
21 level for Scotland. He's on loan from Norwich City.
They have. But remember the last time.
In a 2-0 win.
I remember the last time we saw that happen. He went all tits up a fish.
Well, the time to be coming on. This is something they would have certainly looked at. All the stats and everything they look into. They may even feel he's the better shot stopper with the penalties.
Well, how must he be
Yeah,
feeling?
PK. And do you know this guy's on Scotland under 21 international?
A minimum of 2 minutes added time.
Come on, Chesterfield.
Almost time for the penalty shootout.
I hate it when people put in the chat if something's a goal, but when a goal's not even happened.
Right that a season like this
Because that puts the stress even more.
decided. Penalty kicks, but that's just the
But it is annoying, isn't it?
it needs to be. There's still time yet for a winner.
If we were to get a winner, I'd be absolutely out of this room and absolutely. We'll go start naked.
Slice that one by Fitzsimmons.
What?
Just over a minute then for Notts County to get forward here.
See, remember what I said. Luton have got to watch out for Sunderland's biggest threat, which is Amon Diallo.
First involvement for the goalkeeper,
Because he's their best threat from getting goals.
Bostock.
That's another good talent.
Nemain has got to it. It's an early cross. It was deflected.
Well done.
It's going to come across here to Jones.
Is it a last minute goal or something for Sunderland?
In the final minute of added time in extra time, Cameron.
Yeah.
He's going to leave it late yet again, Notts County.
Ooh.
Always forward kindly. And
Get out!
turn it towards goal.
As Clemens has down that he's been struggling.
Guys, please do not put goal for this game if a goal has not actually happened, please. Because you're then making me thinking we've lost.
To the watch.
And I hate it when people do that because it just changes your emotions. Penalties. Penalties, folks.
in the National League promotion final.
I didn't think I'd be saying that.
Six of players who've given absolutely everything.
That's why, if we lose, at least it's not during 90 minutes and it's been on the lottery.
We go to a penalty shootout, and the drama will continue.
Because now you can't literally go and blame players because it's a lottery.
To Notts County 2.
Thank you very much for the moment to the two Adams. You know, we could have saved ourselves a lot of heartache and aching muscles. We've just gone straight to penalties this afternoon. It's always going to end like this. It's the story of the season, story of these two.
But I would say that we were the better of the two teams. Because as soon as our players were getting cramped and everything, Notts County started, and it took it to very late in extra time for them to actually get going. That shows how poor they've been. So in fairness, if we don't go up, we should still be given a lot of credit because we took Notts County all the way, and no one gave us a chance.
That's an interesting move, Chris, isn't it?
It is. I've seen it before.
So whatever happens in this, I'm proud of them for what they have done because I was expecting us not to lose.
Whether or not it puts players
In normal time, penalties are the lottery, so it is what it is.
Yeah, unlike if memory serves Kepa at Chelsea, Sam Slocum did come off.
Oh my, yeah. So they're just gonna mention about Kepa and what happened when he came on as a penalty for penalties. So you never know; it could happen the same in this game, couldn't it? Yeah, they just said because that's the only time that I think we've ever seen something like that happen, and it not gone right.
Does it matter that much which end? Because obviously they'll toss for an end, and we have got effectively
Oh, I like this. I like this. What he's doing because he's got a sheet of paper as our keeper, with all the positions on where all the Notts County players will kick the ball. That's actually quite good.
much like Ross Fitzsimmons was getting the instructions, a little bits of paper there to
Fitzsimmons, you're the reason why we're not from that. Why he's gone to penalties because he made a freaking error twice.
now. I'm not sure who's fit for a penalty backer.
Yeah. You know, listen, they were all dead on their feet at the end of the game, but this now is about
It's just lotteries at the end of the day. Fitzsimons, you've got experience on your side over this young whippersnapper.
given what they've given today. Have you got it in your legs to be able to go up there, keep your composure, and pick your spot?
Yeah, you can be proud of your team. I am. I'm proud.
He looks good. He looks like he's up for it, and
Massive as well.
I'm proud whatever happens.
you have to give great credit to the players though, because they were dead on their feet. And I've never seen a stiffer celebration as Rodriguez when he scored that goal. He could hardly run off. They've given everything. It's a shame.
Come on, lads!
Someone's going to be a hero. And they're
Come on, lads!
And of course, we never see Macaulay Langstaff take a pen. I guess we're about to see that.
Oh yeah, we're about to see most of these players take a pen for like the first time.
We do see it, but it all comes down to one kick each player, and that's the whole season. And it's a tough way to go out in football, but equally, it's a lovely way to win. So, good luck to both teams. It's tough, but
I mean, it is magnificent drama, and as I say, I'm not sure we expected it.
Come on, Grimes.
This will be a really terrible way to lose.
It's possibly the worst way to lose on penalties. You give everything for 120 minutes, and then at the end of it, you get nothing but. Listen,
I'm hoping that he's at our end. Is that the Notts County end?
to lose it, it's the worst way to lose. So, good luck to both teams.
I don't think it needs to
But is that a good thing that he's at their end because it means more pressure on Notts County?
thought I was watching the wrong sport. I thought we were batting first.
They want to see their own players. They want to see the
Yeah, but also it puts more pressure on the Notts players than ours because we're not in front of our own supporters.
and they're taking their penalties, which is normal. You can't say that you know both teams have
But
done everything for the managers and for the
I was going to say more Notts County because you're in front of your own supporters, so you don't want to bottle it in front of them. But also it's the same for us, but we're not in front of ours.
There's plenty of technicians on both teams.
No, but the difference is you can only take a penalty shootout in front of one goal.
footballers on both teams have shown it today. And obviously, Jordan, the end, the legs get tired, and I'm pretty sure the coaches will have been saying, look, they don't.
And it's at the Notts end, which I'm actually quite thankful because I don't want our players to have that pressure.
Ross Fitzsimmons and Young Archie there just heading
Oh my God. I might have some bad news for you. this is Chesterfield's first ever penalty shootout in the club's history.
Well, we don't have VAR or goal line technology in operation here.
What the fuck?
Feet off the line. Ben Foster goal had one of those a couple of weeks ago, Moles.
Yeah, because Chesterfield have never. Yeah. Yeah.
Another day and another promotion place. The only one left will go to Notts County or Chesterfield.
Yeah, because they've only been in a cup. Yeah, because I think they've only been in a final at Wembley only 5 times in their history. And this is, hey, Ollie Banks, come on, Ollie, you were there the last time we actually were at Wembley and actually won in 2012. No, 2014 we were last at Wembley and he was actually part of that team. Come on, Ollie Banks. Come on, Ollie. Come on. Come on, Banks. Come on, Banks. Oh, it looks like he's going to go for a big run up. This guy's desperate. Oi! Have it! And he took no prisoners out of that penalty. He took no prisoners out of it. Out of that ball. Get in, Ollie Banks. Oh, Macaulay Longstaff. No wonder he takes the first one. Macaulay, fuck your first Longstaff. Oh, but you were shooting during 90 minutes in extra time. You could do fuck all. Even if he scores penalty, it doesn't. He could even score in 90 minutes, showing the extra time. Yeah, is that the same as what Ollie Banks did, just smashing it? They both just went and smashed it. Jam, what's the attendance? I think it was 30. I think if I was correct, it was 31,000 or 30. It's either 30 or 31,000. What, like 381 or whatever it was? I can't remember. It was that long ago. Because the actual attendance was announced during the 90 minutes, and so much happened after that. Oh, great, it's an old acre. Oh, it's been saved. Hey. That's it, that's game over.
Well, the substitution has worked.
Yeah, that's game over.
And he's standing over that side a little bit already. But you have to say it's a comfortable height for the goalkeeper. Big save.
Game over, man.
Rodriguez, the man whose goal sent us 2 penalties. Another really good penalty. Oh, this means so much.
Goalkeeper doesn't move.
Come on, lads. What?
By the referee. It's trying the mind games. We've seen many goalkeepers do that in shootouts.
Come on, you gotta pray that Chesterfield's keeper actually saves something.
And he scored. How they needed that. Into the
We do, it's somehow, some way. But I don't see it happening. Because of some bloody...
You kind of know that significance that you have to.
Yeah, the keeper's shit. He's shit.
Jody Jones, super sub in the semi-final. A player who's been through so
Yeah.
much due to injury. Can he keep up their 100% record in the shootout? A big deep breath for Jones. And into the corner.
But one thing I will say, if we don't go up, I think we will be the favourites to win the league.
I'll have to say 3 excellent penalties from Notts.
Because we'll be the biggest team in the league.
And now the momentum is back with them. And now the pressure is on Jeff King.
Yeah. And that guy's Chesterfield through and through.
In
Come on, King. I know you can score. I think he took a penalty. I think he's took a penalty for us before, but he's known for taking free kicks. So I know he's got a wally of a ball. How is he saved that? How? How has he saved that? And he did it with so much power, it would look like it was going in.
Well, he's made two massive saves, and that one is the best one of the lot. He gets and dives past it, and ends up saving
Yeah,
it.
he dived past it and still managed to save it somehow.
Well, this means everything. The photo of Jason Turner, the chief exec who so sadly passed away just recently. They're ready to celebrate Notts County.
Come on, Chesterfield. Come on, Fitzsimons. Keep us in the hunt. Yeah! You cocky little shit. Do you want to try being cocky?
It is another.
Do you know what he tried doing? And this shows how much, and this is what I freaking hate about players. He tried to do a Panenka to win the game, and it hit the bar. So that just shows the cockiness. Do you know if he just did a normal penalty, they would have been in the Football League.
It gives Chesterfield hope. Quickly places.
No, it's quickly taking penalty now. Quickly now. Quickly. He scored. Quickly, I just scored a pen.
It's another match point coming now.
Quickly can actually score a pen. Oh my God, we're putting the pressure on them. Even if we don't do it, we've given them a right good run.
Adam, it's Scott who had his penalty saved by Ben Foster at the racecourse. Against Wrexham, it is a shot at redemption. Scott!
Notts County are through to Football League.